Hello and welcome back to another video. This time I've taken a trek over Blencathra in the northern hills of the Lake District to include an overnight stop on the summit of Hall's Fell. I'm Warren Brand. Stick with me to see the route and the views along my tour. I parked at the eastern end of the lovely village of Threlgold. From the old main road I took the left turn to begin my ascent up Hall's Fell. The first part is easy going, even in the rain, initially with great views of the gushing waters of Gate Gill. Crossing at the ford just above the waterfall, the path continues up easily. Watch out for the occasional rainbow though. Both rain and sunshine are not uncommon in the lakes, and sometimes even at the same time. From map point 1, just above where I saw the rainbow, the path becomes a bit more challenging. Hall's Fell Ridge is not for Sunday walkers without good footwear, a steady balance and a stomach for heights. In good weather, the views are so impressive though, back over the Penrith-Keswick Valley with the A66 cutting through. There are several ridge paths up to Blencathra summit. I've done them all in both directions over the years, but not used Hall's Fell for so long. The ridge to my right is Dodick Fell. The slog is worth it. My overnight backpack was a load to lug, but determination and a little sweat was all it took. Fortunately, the rain stopped, but the low cloud was masking the views a bit and the wind was bashing. One of the key points of the whole route is this particular ridge, and I was thrilled to do it once again. The final push up Hall's Fell Ridge was rewarding by suddenly popping up to the summit. From the top the views go all the way round, give glimpse of the Pennines in the east, over the lowlands of Penrith, along the A66 valley to Keswick and Skiddaw in the west with the coast beyond. Just out of the wind, off the top, I found a little flat patch on the grassy slope for my tent. The evening sun was out, the sense of achievement was building as I got my pasta meal sorted and sat back with a bottle of beer. The wind and rain soon returned though, and I ended up eating sat up in my tent, all closed up for the night. The night was wet and windy, but my Vango Soul 200 tent was brilliant in the conditions. The weather wasn't going to improve, so in the rain I just had to get on with the packing up in the morning. Most of this I did inside my tent to stay dry. Ready to leave, I checked that the only thing that was recording my stay was a little patch of flat grass. Camp Life Bushcraft is promoting through his hashtag Leave No Trace campaign that we should all respect the environment and leave nothing behind when we're on the fells. Check out Dan's channel for more information and loads of videos of his woodland and other adventures. There's a link in the description below. From Hall's Fell top I took the easterly path to begin my descent over Scales Fell. From the top it's easy to get confused about the paths, so good compass and map work is important, especially in poor visibility. From the back of Doddick Fell, looking north, the view of Sharp Edge should be clear, but today, alas, no chance. A little lower, as the clouds parted briefly, I could glimpse the waters of Scales Tarn. And a bit further down, the lower section of Sharp Edge did come into view. Sharp Edge is a tricky route, even in fine weather. I've scampered up and down it many times, but it's getting a bit worn and not great in wet weather with a heavy backpack. Back around looking south, over the valley again, Doddick Fell is on the right and Scales Fell then comes into view. That will be my way down today. In the distance, right of the snaking route off the A66, are the two little Mell peaks. Great Mell in view and Little Mell tucked in just behind. Not easy to spot, but the old railway viaduct over Mosedale Beck is directly opposite on the other side of the valley. It's just discernible on a clear day. I always look out for that for a compass bearing and to admire the route of the old Penrith to Keswick Railway. Back down just before Scales Farm, the path curves around to the right to arrive back down to the A66. From Scales Farm it's a horrid trudge along part of the A66 for a mile or so. With wet and windy weather, the passing traffic caused so much spray and noise, it's not a place to dwell. Fortunately, the last bit back to Threlkeld is along the old A66 road, which has become overgrown and used as a quiet path and cycleway. I hope you've enjoyed this set of 3 videos from this weekend. Please subscribe to my channel if you'd like more walks and treks with me, as I have another 3 more treks planned. I have added some notes to the description below. Thanks for watching and bye for now.